this area you can also see where we're starting to create our jungle experience over here, right? So all of the great landscaping, we probably have about 70 or 80% of the trees in right now. When it's all said and done on this attraction, we'll have over 700 trees that we've brought in to create this jungle. And we are really bringing in, we're creating a jungle one tree at a time by swinging them in with cranes and all kinds of interesting access to be able to make this happen. So from a queue perspective, that area is in that lush jungle, if you will. You can kind of see some of those tent structures popping over your head. So we also have some of the props over there, and that's really where our story begins. That's our base camp where our guests, while they're in the queue, will be able to learn about the explorers who had traveled here previously. So another interesting aspect over here, the largest tree that we brought on site, we actually relocated. It's a ficus tree, and it's over 22,000 pounds. It took 3 cranes to bring it over here to set it in the middle of the queue. It's going to be a nice shade structure, or a nice shade element for the guests as they're waiting for their ride. Yeah, so there are not many river rapids attractions in the world that actually have a vertical lift. So we are really excited to bring that technology to this experience. So not only do we have 2 world-class level river rapids runs, but we also have this lift element that will take guests from this elevation up 30 feet into the air and will drop you over the edge 40 feet for the record-breaking drop on this type of attraction. So this also is very unique because you can see that wall behind me. That wall is going to turn into a waterfall, so you'll have water cascading in front of you. So you'll actually be lifted up the waterfall, which will be a really cool experience. The time it takes to get from the bottom to the top is only 5 seconds. So you're going to get this great moment to be able to lift you up to the very top and then put you over the edge. So it's going to be a very dynamic part of the experience for the ride. All you see right now is just that standard vertical structure. So what will happen in the next couple of weeks is we will be bringing in the icon structure that wraps around that tower. So similar if you've seen Cheetah Hunt at Busch Gardens Tampa, it looks like a series of sticks and twigs that are in a very organic, natural shape. We'll have this as well. And the icon will actually be another 15 feet taller than the tower that's up there right now. So directly behind me is our whitewater supply. That's our new retail gift shop that will be opening very soon. We're getting that stocked right now. That should be opening up prior to the attraction opening. So that's a good preview of the types of merchandise and the experience that guests will have on the ride itself. See where all the action happens with this attraction. The main entrance is directly in front of me. You can see where right in very front is our new waterway grill. We'll have a new entry icon main sign up there, and that'll show where the big entrance is to that facility. It's going to be very popular, obviously, because we've got not only a great menu, but it's air conditioned. So, you know, that's very much a premium during the summer months. Go underneath the pedestrian bridge. This is our large waterfall element. So Janelle mentioned earlier, we've got 3 waterfalls cascading. We call it Prism Falls. It's going to be really pretty. We've already done some tests on it. It's going to look really cool. Guests will, on the ride, will wrap around and then they'll go up the incline lift. So you can see that horizontal lift that kind of goes from the bottom towards the right, up towards the left. And you can see those mini totem elements, those blue structures. So those are influenced by the main entry icon that's going to be installed here shortly around the vertical lift. Inside those is speakers, they've got water jets, everything's going to be splashing above you, just lots of craziness as you're going up that incline lift. Once you get to the top, you'll have a second set of crazy rapids run, wrapping around towards the vertical lift. You guys all saw the back side of the vertical lift. What you don't see, which you saw earlier, is that you don't know where the raft's coming from, and all of a sudden you'll just see that raft pop up on the top of that drop and then shoot down 40 feet, world's tallest drop for River Rapids ride. Big splash moment underneath the bridge and then taking them back into the station. So over 5-minute ride experience. It's going to be really thrilling, a lot of fun from beginning to end.